Alrighty, so we're going to be looking at actually calculating distances on a bearing. We're going to need to use some trigonometry to solve this. And, as always, draw a picture. Makes your life easier. So a car travels 20 kilometers on a bearing of 120 degrees true. How far south does the car travel? Alrighty, so let's just, get ourselves some basics. So we'll have a starting location. And from this location, they go on a bearing of 120 degrees true. So north is going to be straight up and 120 degrees true. Well, 90 degrees would be over here and 180 degrees would be down here. So it's going to be in between this line and this line. So it's going to look something like this. That is 120 degrees true. And this is actually 120 degrees here. And we know that this is 20 kilometers. Alrighty, so this is going to be the moment where we're going to do something a little bit tricky. It says, how far south does the car travel? Alrighty, so from our starting point, let's draw a south line, which is going to be opposite of north, until we get to this end spot. And then we'll draw a cross. Draw a right angle at the corner. And it asks us how far south does it. So since we traveled in this direction, we traveled both south and east at the same time. So we want to know just how far south we went. So we want to know how far south we went. Well, we've got a right angle triangle. So let's redraw it, get rid of all of the scaffolding. Right angle here, 20 kilometers along this line, and we want to find this one. Well, we need an angle, don't we? Because if we're going to be using trigonometry, we need an angle, or we need the last side, which we also don't know. We don't know how far east they've traveled. So we can actually work out this angle here. And the way we do it is we have a look back at this picture, and we say, alrighty, well, if it's 120 degrees to here, how big is that angle? Well, the whole angle from north to south would be 180. And so the difference between 180 and 120 is going to be 60 degrees, which is what goes in there. Now we have enough information, we can just do the trigonometry bit. So from the 60 degrees, this is the adjacent, this is the opposite, and this is the hypotenuse. We don't care about the opposite, so we're dealing with cosine. Cos of theta equals a over h. Cos of 60 equals x over 20, times both sides by 20. We get 20 times cos of 60 equals x, which is equal to 10. So that's 10 kilometers. So there's our answer to the problem, 10 kilometers. So a lot of this stuff is going to boil down to just using our triangles to actually solve these questions. But again, drawing pictures, simplifying the problem when available is going to be all skills that we're going to need to develop. See you in the next one. Goodbye.